Hey guys, Israel's N12 News is reporting that the Israeli government believes that Iranian Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei is dead. A translated version of the N12 update from this morning, Saturday, citing a senior Israeli official, suggests that the Israelis have assessed that Khamenei is no longer with us after the United States and Israel launched a joint operation against the Iranian regime overnight. Now, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, is that how you say it, told NBC News this morning in an interview that he believes both Khamenei and Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian are still alive. As far as I know, he said, yes, they are alive. When being asked directly about their status, he said almost all officials are safe and sound and alive. We may have lost one or two commanders, but that is not a big problem, he insisted. Meanwhile, Reuters has reported that both Iran's defense minister and the commander of its Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps have been eliminated. And Axios' Barak Ravid quoted an IDF official who told him that 3 sites where gatherings of the Iranian regime were taking place were struck simultaneously, and several senior figures essential to the management of the campaign and the regime's governance were eliminated. Now, U.S. President Donald Trump announced that the United States had begun major combat operations in Iran in a video statement released earlier this morning. He said, "Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime, a vicious group of very hard, terrible people." That's what President Trump said before calling on the Iranian people to take over their government once the United States concludes its operations. He said, "America is backing you with overwhelming strength and devastating force." That's what President Donald Trump promised the Iranian people. Now, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, meanwhile, said that our joint operations will create the conditions for the brave Iranian people to take their fate into their own hands. The time has come for all parts of the Iranian people, the Persians, the Kurds, the Azeris, the Baloch and Awasis, to cast off the yoke of tyranny and bring freedom and peace-loving values to Iran. And so, some people are celebrating that Ali Khamenei is gone, but the Iranian government is saying, no, he's sound and safe. So until we get confirmation, as some others are saying, let's not start getting excited yet until we get confirmation. But the thing about the yoke, when he said, let's take off the yoke of tyranny. Yoke, for those who may not know, comes from the Old Testament. And it also in the 19th century, they used yokes. Farmers did, even here in America. A yoke is what they put over an oxen or a bull. And then they would, poke it, prod it with a, that's why Paul said in the New Testament, it's hard for thee to kick against the pricks. He was talking about this little sharp instrument, and they would prick the oxen or the bull, and he would jump and pull that sled with the yoke. And it's hard to kick against the pricks, you see, but they can take that yoke off and not have to pull the tyranny of Iran on their backs any longer. Now they can live in liberty, we hope. I don't know, is Iran always going to be a theocracy? Some of you will let me know that. But until we get confirmation of everything, things are still a little up in the air. This one said this one said that. I want to hear what you guys have to say.